Who's Markiplier? Who's Creamy Fark? Hi Azu. Hi Zep. Hello Night with a Gun. Hi Nimby. Hi Cube. Congrats on getting first Azu. Or Markiplied today. Markiplier. Markiplied. Hi Septimus. Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm tired. But what's new? Hello, dog. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go close my door. You're right. It is Monday again. It's like this, every 7 days. Every 7 days. It's a Monday. The world goes round and round. I think someone put something in my food. Are you okay? You think? Is it, something good at least? Is it vegetables? Fibers? Some supplements? I hope. Hi, Ness. Hopefully you're doing well and having a wonderful morning so far. I am. At least, or I'm trying to. I need to fix my sleep schedule. I've been so exhausted this entire weekend. I was like, I don't think I want to play any games today. I'm too tired for gaming. I just want to chill and stare at you guys for the next 3 hours or so. You heard a VTuber ate Luke Skywalker? I can tell you that it's not me. I would never eat Luke Skywalker. Where's he from again? Star Wars. And the stream just started, or am I late? I just started. I'm so exhausted to the point where, okay, so yesterday I mentioned that I was gonna head over to a friend's place and open up Pokemon cards with everyone, and then what happened was I went to my friend's place and then I just crashed out. I took the couch and I was like, it's time for me to go to bed, and then I slept for like 7 hours at their place. The staring contest, yeah. I actually think the staring contest wouldn't work. Yeah, it's not gonna work because how am I supposed to know if you guys have blinked? You guys can tell if I blinked, but I can't tell if you guys blink. So it doesn't work. Hi, Blossom. Hello, Stixon. Hi, Bebo. Welcome, welcome in. Fix your goddamn stream category. God, shit. Oh, man, this is not Final Fantasy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. 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 I just have other people's stream playing in the background right now. No, don't do that. Your eyes are getting dry? Good. Actually, not good. What's the best way to do it? Like, for a staring contest, can you rig it? Like, as in, can you... Are you allowed to bring eye drops? Like, every minute or so, you put in some eye drops so you don't have to blink. Let's see. There we are. Okay, stream category fixed. Woohoo! We're not playing Final Fantasy 14 today. Oops. me bring up everybody's chat so I can see all of you. I have the high ground because I can use PNG. Oh. And you guys would never know. Actually, no, you guys would know. I wouldn't move at all. So then that would be cheating. How come I can't see you guys? We'll do this. Okay. This is my first time in 2 days where I actually have hot black coffee. It feels good. It feels like I can finally relax again. Hi, Twos. Hello, Hellbore. I may have missed a few messages here. Oh. Coffee now, thank you. Thanks for this stretch and hydrate, Danish. Plain black? Yup, my favorite. Try sleeping exactly at 11 p.m. every night and have some chamomile tea before sleeping. I think that's a plan. I think that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I usually sleep at like 12, but I could aim a little bit earlier. And if that's the case, I can wake up earlier and do things I want to do. Hello, Taichi. Welp. You're at work? It's okay, you can put me in the background. I am NPC today. I'm NPC every day, actually. You can always just shove me in the background while you work. I find that a lot of you guys are actually listening to me while you guys are working. Or a majority of you guys. 40, I think it was like 40% of you guys are from like North America or something. Damn right I do. All you did was play TFT? You did a little leak code? I haven't touched TFT in a while. Is the new set out yet? Do we have a new set? I'm waiting because... Where are you from? Oh, I'm from the North Pole. I'm not from the North Pole. I'm from Canada, where the polar bears are. It's gone through a couple of new sets. Hold on. Let's take a quick look at... I'm just gonna take a quick look at TFT because I'm so curious. We're on set 14. It's... The last one I played was the one right after Arcane. The Arcane set. I don't know if we're still on that. But I only played like 1 or 2 games and then that was it. Oh, it's been 2 sets since then. 1 or 2 sets. Okay. Guess it's time for me to go back and try out the new sets. Santa, where's my PS5? You're supposed to be asking for a Switch 2, not a PS5. PS5 is old now. It's retro. I don't think I'm going to be getting a Switch 2 quite yet. I'm going to wait for 1 or 2 games that I really like before getting the Switch 2 because I'm not really... Like, I don't really like playing Mario Kart. I'm not a Mario Kart fan. I'm not really like a Mario fan. I don't really play a lot of Nintendo games. Plus, I find that a lot of the Nintendo Switch games are mostly like multiplayer-ish. But if like Kirby plus another game comes out that I really want to have on the Switch 2, that's when I'll get it. Because it wouldn't be worth it for me. You want a PS5 to... Okay, here we go. 1 PS5 or Stixon. 1 PS5 for Moogie. Who else wanted a PS5? Who's the first one who asked for a PS5? Septimus, you get a PS5? and then we all get a PS5. The game's already doomed. The Sonic Racing Crossworlds, there's a P5 collab. People are asking for that, right? Like, people would want that. Do you think they'll ever be done with P5? Because there's like 3 P5 games now, right? There's like P5, the first one. Okay, Nas, you get a PS5 as well? Okay, how about everybody here gets a PS5? I start handing them out. It'll be like, Christmas. Christmas in June! Because, yeah, there's like Persona 5, and then there's Persona 5 Royale, and then what is it? There's like another one that just came out as well, and then there's like the Persona 5 mobile game. There's 4 actually, right? There's 4 of them. Has any of you guys played the Persona 5 gacha? It looks really interesting. Yeah, Persona 5 Golden. Yeah, that was it. Persona 5 Golden. And now I have something to suffer. Nas, then you should have just asked for a new graphics card and not a PS5. You're going through loops to get the money that you need. Okay, fine. Nas, you get a graphics card, then everybody else gets a PS5. I don't know. I'm not a PS5 person either. PS5 gamer. I can't play games with a controller. It's so hard it's so difficult for me. I need a mouse and a keyboard. Trying to navigate with a controller kind of gives me a bit of motion sickness because my brain can't... I don't have that same coordination with the controller. So sometimes I run too fast, sometimes I run too slow, sometimes I go in directions where I don't want to go, and then my brain is trying to catch up with all of that because, like, I'm trying to run where I think I'm supposed to be running, but my controller's like, nope, you're going this way. So yeah, I can't play with controllers. I used to want a PS5 too, but there were very few units. And there's finally stock. Sony announces they're on the second half of their life cycle. That's the thing too. Okay, so consoles are so freaking expensive, and they're just getting more and more expensive as we go on, right? Because they want to keep upgrading the devices, or not just handheld. I'm thinking of handheld consoles. I'm thinking about the Switch, but also, whoa, hi Groove, welcome in. Hello everybody, let me give you a quick shout out. We're just talking about consoles right now. But yeah, like every single console just gets more and more expensive. And then in like a few years time, you have to get yourself a new one. It's like getting a new phone at this point. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Groove 33. Hi Raiders. I'm Ark. Sorry, I'm like in the middle of I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, like all the games, they get a PC port anyway. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait for PC to come out. You guys are playing Repo? How is Repo? Did he die again? No more man with a gun. No more getting shot to death. Sip coffee. I need to. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Kaminarine. And have a good lurk, Septimus. Oh, you're playing Fortnite. Fortnite? Okay. All of my commands are lying to me. There, were you winning with Fortnite? I know nothing about Fortnite except for Sabrina Carpenter and Miku is in the game. That's it. I only know the memes. The memes where there's like a circle of Sabrina Carpenters and she's just dancing, and then there's like a Miku right in the middle. And she's also dancing with them. You want Teto in Fortnite? High chance. I feel like you could have anybody in Fortnite nowadays. Fortnite is bringing in every single character in every single series and franchise. Thanks for the head pat. Hi, Mel. Opening Pokemon cards. My friends are calling prismatic evolutions traumatic evolutions because nobody's hitting. Arc in Fortnite? Okay, that one's a very, very low chance. I need people to like talk to Fortnite and be like, hey, I need like at least 50 people emailing Fortnite asking for me before they actually put me into the game. But we don't have 50 people here. Chug jug. Are you chugging the juggin? There are no good pulls in that set. What do you mean? I love Eevee and I love the Eevee evolutions, the crystal evolutions. Those look so nice. And the Umbreon. The Umbreon goes for a lot. Just saw a post today. They're adding many new celebrities. In Fortnite? Yeah, there's a higher chance you guys would get Gura in Fortnite before me. Like, I know she's already graduated and everything, but like, you never know. Am I coming to... No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I don't even... I don't know if I would even want to be in Fortnite. I would be scared. Arknights and Fortnite. Do you think they'll ever collab with a gacha game? Because they're so different, right? Like, do you think they'll bring, like, Hoyoverse characters into Fortnite? It might be difficult because... Does Hoyoverse even have a branch here? They do, right? And I think they have one in Montreal. Montreal, Canada. Okay, it might work. But I know their office here is small. I can see you doing those Fortnite dances, though. I'm too short, and maybe that's a good thing, because then my hitbox would be small. Like, you want me to be short. Are you going to be Paimon? I'm not that small, Hale. So hello, welcome in. I'm like 5 times the size of 6, maybe, perhaps? 7? 7 the size of Paimon. Paimon's tiny. Like, they could even bring Paimon into the game, I think. Into Fortnite. They would just have to up her size a little bit. Like, have an older version of Paimon. They manage Lara Croft and Peter Griffin, so it's a possibility. Wait, they have... Lara Croft and Peter Griffin are in Fortnite? I didn't know this. I've only seen, like, Sasuke, Naruto, and other anime characters. Paimon with the buff Peter Griffin model. No. I'm gonna die. Paimon is officially 80 centimeters. Okay. Is she? Wait, is she actually? Whoa, I would be ginormous if I was like 7 the size of Paimon. If she's 80 centimeters. And I am double the size of that. What? Really? Is she actually 80 centimeters? No way. I thought she was smaller. I'm 560 centimeters tall. I'm the colossal titan. Yeah, I could grab all of you guys in my hands like King Kong. I climb the towers and I start shaking you guys around. I went back to Fortnite when they added Fallout. I got the T50 power armor. This is how they get you. They add all your favorite characters and it's like, you have to play this game now. Because we just added your favorite character in. So like, which character would make me want to go and play Fortnite? I have to think about this. 1 second. I need some coffee. Jar Jar Binks. So if they added Jar Jar Binks to Fortnite group, would you play more? Like double the amount of Fortnite? Red Riding Hood? Which one? From which game? Dante from Limbus Company in Fortnite? Okay, if they added all the sinners from Limbus Company. Oh, basically Ruby. Ah. I don't know if I would play Fortnite even if they added all the Limbus Company characters, all the sinners. I would find it funny though. It's already in Fortnite, it's the Fable skin in the game. But like, what if they added Ruby herself and not just a Fable skin? Hi, Salithan. Hope you have a good start into the week. Thank you. Dark Stalkers for UNAS? Would you play Fortnite if I asked you though? It really depends if like how good you are at Fortnite. Because if you're a noob and I'm a noob, I'm like okay with playing it. But if you're already a professional, I'm not gonna play it, no. I can see DMC Dante in Fortnite, me too. I'll play games for fun. I only like exploration games. Like I would just, if someone asked me to play Fortnite because they're just missing one person, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for them. But then I'll only play one game or two and then I'll uninstall. But I'm not gonna pick up the game and play by myself. I'm not that type of gamer. I'm not a Fortnite enjoyer. Oh. I liked Ruby, but not anymore. I heard that the first season was really good, and then it kind of just started dropping off. Someone I know was really into Ruby, and I got them to explain the entire lore and world building and everything to me. And why it started turning into a mess. It's one of those games I play with people when I just want to do things while yapping and call. Fortnite? I thought it was more sweaty. I thought it was more of a sweaty game. Because guns. I don't know. I just associate all shooters with sweaty gaming. 1 to 3 is peak Cosmonte. Yeah. 4 to 8 were god awful. It's difficult to replace someone who's kind of like in charge of everything. Like I don't know, I could never, if I made a show or a game or a story and I directed everything around it, like all the characters, the pacing, character development, everything about the series. I don't know, I wouldn't want someone else to pick it up if I no longer wanted to work for it. Because I feel like it just wouldn't be the same. How are we doing today? Hello, Pick. I'm dying a little bit. It's hard to breathe. I am having some severe allergies this morning. Most competitive games are sweaty. That's why I stopped playing stuff like that ages ago. I agree. The only game that I would still keep playing that is more competitive would be TFT because you don't have to talk to anybody. I think that's it. I'm an introvert. I don't want to talk to my teammates. I don't want to talk to any other people. I don't want to talk to people that I'm playing against either. Have you taken your medication? No, I haven't. It's sitting right in front of me. It's right here. But I don't like taking medication. But I feel like I should. Okay, you know what? I'll just take one. You have to let those guys know that they are noobs. It's more like they're calling me noobs, and that's why I don't play it. I'm the one that gets told that I'm a noob. Oh, the Canadian wildfires are hitting you guys too? Oh no. What's happening up here? Yeah, maybe I just have to shout louder, but I don't like shouting. I've done enough shouting on the weekend, on Saturday. There were so many people at the cafe. I couldn't hear anybody, they couldn't hear me. I had to shout in people's ears, and it was really bad because it was like my first time ever doing like table stuff. So I had a lot of people ask me questions, which I should have just had them answered on like a sheet of paper or some sort of like poster on the table so that people can just look at it and know. Lunch upgrade package. Thank you, June. June. Yay. I have lunch now. This is our second super chat ever. Lunch upgrade. Now I'm thinking about lunch. Now I'm thinking about what to get with that. Maybe I can get sushi. It's been so long. It's been so long. Cafes get loud during peak hours. Yeah, and it was a special event too. It was we had a Love and Deep Space collaboration with the cafe. And so by the time we got there, it was even before the cafe opened, there was a huge, massive lineup outside. So I was like, oh God, oh no. The moment I stepped out of the streetcar, right? I looked at the line and then I was like, oh God. Oh no, I gotta talk to people. But I did get a lot of free stuff. I got so much free stuff. Every time someone came by to where I am, they were like, here's some candy, here's some stickers, here's some food. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Because I didn't eat anything the entire day. Love and Deep Space collab is insane. It was insane. I was helping my friend sell her stuff. And they didn't have business cards. So what happened was they kept thinking that I was the artist, and they're like, oh, do you have a business card? Is there anything that, like, any socials I can follow? So I just ended up showing them a piece of paper with everything. They're like, I love your art. And I'm like, this isn't my art. This is not my stuff. But yeah, that's something I need to... I think it was good market research because I am tabling at other conventions soon. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I need. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Azu. What I need for a table, what people are asking for, what things to prepare. So that would be fun. For the first time, I can sell my own stuff. A lot of my own stuff. Yeah, free stuff is free stuff. It was a lot of sour candy for some reason. I got like the super lemon, the Japanese candy. I got some of that. I got a lot of rocket. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of candy, and they had everything ready. Like some people were just they had like the candy inside the little pouch, and then they had like their business cards, and they had some like stickers and stuff in the bags, and they're like, here you go, take this. Yeah, I even got a free keychain. I got a Zane keychain from someone who came by the table. They're like, here, have a free keychain from Love and Deep Space. So that was cool. Gotta do some aggressive marketing. I realized the importance of having a banner. It's the first thing people see when they walk by your table is the giant banner. Zane, you guys should see the prints that we were selling. They were very spicy. They were really, really spicy. Like, shirt off and everything. I heard that the artist wanted to do an even spicier print, but it was like Patreon level. So, yeah, that didn't happen. I did see a preview of it. They showed me a preview and I was like, it's definitely too much. Yeah, it's explicitly, sorry, I can't say that word. It's explicitly a spicy game. So I was checking on the Discord while I was tabling, while I was helping out, and I saw that some of you guys were arguing about me being a gooner, and I'm just sitting there, and it was sending me because I was sitting right under Caleb's abs. Man, you guys are so funny. It's not spicy enough. I tried it. You should play Brown Dust too, Stixon. Let's play some Brown Dust then. Play some. I feel like Nikkei is not even on the level of spicy as Love and Deep Space. Love and Deep Space main story is not spicy at all. I just want to say that. I will stick to Limbus Company. Thank you very much. Hold on, I have to clear my sinuses. 1 second. Okay, I'm good now. Spicy Limbus art coming. I don't think I ever wanna yeah, I don't want to ever create Gooner art of the Limbus Company characters because I wouldn't do them justice. I feel like Limbus Company should just stay as it is, like dark and brooding and complex. I feel like once I start creating any like spicy art for Limbus Company, I feel like I'm gonna be like disrespecting the characters a little bit because I don't want to ever see Limbus Company as a Gooner type game, even though I know there are a lot of Gooners who play the game. I never want to do that to them. Do not lewd my Dawn. No, I will never. I would never. I understand that too. Like, I never want to see lewd art of Dawn, ever. She's like my daughter. It's like the same with Arknights, just a little bit. Like, I would never lewd Amiya. I would never lewd a lot of characters from Arknights because I want to keep them as they are. If the characters themselves are lewd, for example, if like it's Gravel or something from Arknights where her character is a lewd type of character, then I would. Like, I would draw spicy art of her, but that's it. It really depends on the character. It really depends. Arknights and Limbus have good story, not Gooner. This is why I like them. Yeah, they're a nice change. It's a bit refreshing. It's like an oasis. Hello, Drixer. New guy in chat. Welcome in. It's 10 p.m. I'm sleeping. Oh, good night. Hello and goodbye. Arc Gooner Compass works perfectly. A Gooner Compass? Like, what is that? Like, I have a device in my hand and it just points to a character. Whoever's the most Gooner, it like, the needle starts swaying that direction. Is that what a Gooner Compass is? Wuwa has reasonable amounts of Gooner. It does. Like, the character designs are very... It's like meant for Gooner eyes. Compass? Compass by Millie? Did you find your compass? Olympus is explicitly not Gooner, but I'm honestly just with some Goonerism in my game. Just not too much. Yeah, I mean, there's already a lot of games out there that touch on the Gooner aspects, the gooning. So, I'd rather keep those games as it is. Sometimes I forget you're a PM fan. What do you mean you are? Welcome in. I play PM games twice a week. I play Olympus Company every Wednesday. Every single Wednesday is a Olympus Company stream. Every single Thursday is a Library Ruina stream. And that's not changing. A bunch of games are just Gooner games, and I'm like, nah, fam. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing those games. I play them just for the Gooner aspect. It's like Love in Deep Space. Like, you can try to convince me that it's not a Gooner game, but it is. Like, it's definitely a Gooner game. Near Tubi is hot, sure you can goon, but the story's peak. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I'm going on about Love in Deep Space. It's Caleb's birthday soon. Soon. I literally logged in this morning in Love in Deep Space right before I started streaming because I needed to do the event. Love in Deep Space is explicitly a Gooner game. Yeah, I would say it is. I mean, like, you can lie to me and tell me that, because I know the main character doesn't really have much Gooner type material in there. And you can tell me that you enjoy the game only for the gameplay, but I'm gonna side-eye you real hard. Because like, you need to be a level of Gooner in order to enjoy Love in Deep Space. Like, there's just so many explicit scenes in there that if you told me that you didn't enjoy the game for the Gooner stuff, I'd just be like, you sure about that? You sure about that? Holly's birthday was on the 6th. Yeah, it was. I completely jumped over it. I did see the birthday announcement for Honglu, but I was like, it's also my Kamiyoshi's birthday. Everybody's birthday's in June, including mine. Today is one of my family members' birthday. Yesterday was a friend's birthday. The day before that was another friend's birthday. Every day is someone's birthday, it seems like, so far. Excuse me. When I try to find anything different, it's hard. I think it'll be hard to find anything that isn't Gooner type material these days. Even Wuwa, I think its story, the story for Wuthering Waves is not like Gooner type material, but like every single game always pivots its character design to that audience because it sells. Love in Deep Space is kind of cringe, but I guess it'll only work for the opposite. Yeah, it's mainly targeted for girls. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody else if you didn't like the whole like dating aspect. It's an otome. And otames are targeted towards girls. It's basically a dating sims. My mom's birthday was a few days ago. Everybody's birthday. It's targeted towards anyone that likes hot men. I would have to disagree with that just a tiny bit, because I have friends who are dudes who also love hot men, but like they can't get into Love and Deep Space because at the end of the day, it is the main character is a self-insert, but it's hard to self-insert when the main character itself is a girl. Like if you can make a dude as the main character, I feel like they would definitely increase or expand its target audience. But yeah, some of my gay friends don't like it. There's no option for a male MC. And it's also very gatekeepy, I heard. I'm not really into the fandom as much as other people, but from what I've heard is that they want to keep it as an otome game, which is a game targeted for girls, instead of like a BL game. So like they would never ever have a male MC option. And in fact, a lot of times the yaoi is like discouraged. Hello Jinzo, welcome in. Happy Monday. I need some more coffee. Thank you for the head pat. Hi, Ice. Please don't die, Ark. It's too late. I was already dying this entire weekend. Goodbye, Azura. Thank you for hanging out. My Monday won't be happy soon. What do you mean by that? My vacation is over in 2 weeks? Well, you still have 2 weeks to go. So that's a very long time. Thanks for Stretch and Hydrate, Danish. To be honest, I thought the game should give the option of either gender MC. I disagree with that just a little bit. I feel like ultimate games should stay ultimate games. The reason why I say that is because the genre itself is meant to be targeted towards girls. And they're supposed to be self-inserts. Like if they changed that, if they just made it like a general dating sims, I don't even know if there's a name for it. Is there even a genre for like, it would just be called dating sims, right? Hello, Emil. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Yeah, we're just talking about Love and Deep Space. Yeah, it would be disingenuous if an otome became not an otome game. And there's not a lot out there, and that's why Love and Deep Space is so popular. It's on par with Genshin, and it's on par with a lot of Hoyo games. Also, I hope you guys had a good stream. If you guys need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Let me give you a quick shout out. Teal Emil. Hatsune Miku colored. Yeah, Emil is Hatsune Miku colored. Teal. You guys are streaming art? Did you make a lot of progress? I hope you had a good stream. I haven't streamed art in a long time. I call myself an artist, but I haven't streamed art. I should get back to it one day. That's a cool emote. art starved. I do try to post one piece of artwork every single day, whether it's a sketch or whether it's a work in progress for something. The epic face. Yeah, PNG tuber for a friend. Ooh, that's fun. I'm also working on PNG tuber right now. It's interesting to learn about the program and the software, and this is my first time ever doing it. So I think there's a lot of discovery aspects to learning how to make a PNG tuber. If people want certain things that is different from the established format or theme, sometimes it's better to make a separate IP in game. I think so too. I think so too. It's like asking, it's kind of like asking Persona to change genres and not have it be a turn-based anymore. I feel like people wouldn't like that. Then it wouldn't be a Persona game. Kind of like that. Are you using PNG Tuber Plus? No, I'm using Viatotube, I think. That's the name of it, if that's how you pronounce it. Your model parent did an amazing job. I hope you're having an amazing time zone. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my model parent is me. I do the rigging and I did the art for it. I didn't have the money to afford a model at the time, so I was like, why don't I just learn it myself since I'm an artist anyway? So that's what happened. Doom, where you became friends with demons, for example, not be Doom anymore. Yeah, exactly, like that. Or you turned Arknights into a dating sim and it wouldn't be Arknights anymore. I feel like people would get mad. Excuse me. Your eyes always shine like the stars. I was actually talking to a friend who wants to get into rigging, and if anybody here also wants to get into like model making and rigging, I actually suggest you adding a lot of like highlights to the eyes because it makes them pop a little bit more, and add some physics to all the highlights. I have a lot more than your average model because I just like the look of the sparkly. Big brain being able to do that. I wouldn't call it big brain because I just followed a tutorial. There's a lot of free resources online now. I feel like you can basically learn anything. Like you can pick up any skills. It's all on YouTube. Your texture mapping is divine. Oh, thanks. I actually struggled so hard with the texture mapping because my model size was a lot bigger than your average one. So when I did the Atlas mapping, or the Atlas, whatever it's called, nothing fit into the pages, and had to scale everything up. But I heard that if you were to scale everything up, your model might lag. But it was fortunate that my model is not lagging, so I think we're good. I search tutorials a lot too. I think that's actually one of the most searched, not rigging, but like the how-to videos are some of the most searched videos on YouTube. That's why if you really want to build up a YouTube channel and have it grow at a really quick rate, it's best to cater your entire video or your YouTube channel to like how to do something. Does this imply that your model is 7 feet tall? I wish, Lauren. I wish I was taller. But unfortunately, it's not 7 feet tall. I'm not 7 feet tall. I want to tower over everybody. Hello, Seth. Welcome in. Hello, hello. The movement in general is pretty good too. What I'm missing is augmentation and gluing, so there's not a lot of bounce to my model, but I think a lot of the movement is due to tracking. I actually adjusted all the tracking to make it like 10 times more sensitive than your average model, and so if I move a little bit, my model moves a lot. What is gluing? It's like attaching one piece to another piece, one layer to another layer. It's interesting. So that's essentially what gluing is. Speaking of, I've been watching some YouTube VODs about archery. I've only ever made my own basic bows, but I'm looking into buying a compound bow. A compound bow? There's different types of bows. Like, I never thought about that too. Making my own bow. That reminds me of this one movie, the Ghibli movie, the one with A Whisper of the Heart. It's not really a bow that the character is making, but they're making their own violin. And I think the whole aspect of like making your own tools, and whether it's like an instrument or a weapon or any sort of craft, I think has its own charm. Tracking sensitivity is important, especially if you don't move a lot in real life. Yeah, it is. Like, I've heard and I've seen videos of VTubers going, oh, you should like really puppet your model and move a lot. But I'm like, what if I don't want to move a lot? What if I just don't want to move a lot in my chair? What if I just want to move a little bit? So this works out. I do suggest that anybody who gets a VTuber model to play with tracking, make it really, really sensitive. So that like a small movements would make your model actually feel like it's moving quite a bit. Allergies hit you hard this morning? Yeah, it's been like this for the past few days. I think it's the fires. I think it's the forest fires, whatever Clock was saying. The forest fires in Canada. I didn't even know about it. I was like, why is it difficult to breathe? Why does it feel like every morning I wake up and my lungs sting? It's actually painful. I wake up with like a coughing fit and then I have to grab water. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You don't watch the news? No. The only news I get is from Twitter, and it's all like US news. It's all US politics, so I tend to avoid it. A few years ago, I made everything I used except a single knife I took with me. I took myself off the grid for 12 months a handful of years ago. Intending to do it again, my mental health has gone to shitty. Oh, it's nice to connect with nature again. That's me. Like, I don't like being around other people for too long, because they tend to rub off on me in a pretty negative way. Hi, Pumpkin. Hello, hello. Because it seems like when you're around people, I feel like everybody around you is kind of in like the grind set mindset. Or maybe it's just me. Sus. We're not talking about physically. We're not talking about physically, but it's like that. And I'm like, I don't want to have any sort of imposter syndrome. I don't want to live the same way another person is living. I just want to enjoy my life as it is. And so that's why I'm always trying to get away from society just a little bit. I want to live in the woods, or surrounded by trees. My cabin in the woods. That'd be nice. I'd be like Little Red Riding Hood. It's very apparent in communities filled with content creators. Yeah, like a majority of my friends are content creators actually, but I think it's because they've been established content creators for over like 10 years, whereas I just started. So I don't even make the comparisons, because I'm like, yeah, they're like, they've got massive followings. All of my friends have like massive followings, and I'm like, I'm just baby, so I don't have imposter syndrome. I think that's a lucky thing for me. Whereas some people do tend to be surrounded by other people that are around like their size, right? And I get that they might start feeling some sort of like competition or imposter syndrome, or they might feel down about themselves comparing themselves to their peers around them. But I guess I'm just I'm lucky in that sense. I think the other thing too is that even if I do have some peers around me around my size, it's nice to see them grow alongside with me. I think it feels better supporting each other then like, you know, treat each other like stepping stones. It's nice to have content creator friends that knows how to separate their stuff from their friendships. Yeah, it is. Even so, I think all of my friends are goated to the point where I'm like, every time they release something, I'm like, wow, that's so cool. I always tell them to release more. Because I just love seeing their works. They're a lot better at doing things than I am. What's going on here? I just got here. Hi, Declan. We're just chatting. We're just talking. Today is a chatting stream. We're talking about random subjects. Being more honest with the people you collab with, if it's for business purposes or actual friendship purposes. I don't like collabing with people. I think specifically because of that, because it feels kind of fake. I feel like once you start collabing with people, you start treating them like stepping stones in a sense. Like I don't know. There's a part of me where it feels like it could just be the VTuber community, but everybody's always like, I want to make friends with other streamers, and I'm like, are they really your friends? Like, are you here just to, I don't know, to network and not make friends? I don't know. There's like a whole, it feels very nuanced in that sense where I don't really enjoy it. So I'm finding it difficult to network with other people who aren't my IRL friends. There are a few people here that I do very much appreciate, like people who've reached out to me, because I'm not the type of person that would reach out to others. Like I don't really care for networking too much. I just want to do my own thing. Thank you for the follow, real Redrum. You have a pleasant voice. Thank you. It's not very pleasant today because I'm coughing my lungs out, but I'm hoping that this would go away soon. People always compare you and they never really feel like you're friends. Yeah. Like the whole collabing culture. Because I keep seeing people saying that in order to grow, you have to collab with other people. I disagree. Because yes, you might be like merging your communities together and whatnot and like taking their audience for your own, but like, or you're sharing your audience with them and that's how you grow. But at the same time, there's a lack of connection, I feel, with you and your own viewers if you were to do that. And I like to have, like, I like to talk to you guys because I like seeing your like individuality and whatnot, and having that sort of like viewer streamer connection with you guys. I feel like it gets lost in a lot of collabs. Thank you for the gifted June. Yippee! Whoa, you're on a roll today. What's going on? Growth via finding your own niche is way better, to be honest. Yeah. And there's like the whole thing where people are just playing games because they're popular. Like I don't know. Like what if, like, I don't enjoy those games, so I'm never gonna play them. Like am I gonna feel happy playing those games while I'm streaming it? Like I know I'm not gonna enjoy Repo. I know it's a popular game, but I know I'm gonna get motion sick. I know that I'm gonna struggle playing through it, so I'm never gonna touch it. So it's like stuff like that. Thank you for the follows, Tori, Doki, and Kix. Hello. Kix is one of my friends too. They're a how do I call you? A V singer? Let me give you a shout out right now. Where is... They just started. Where is... Oh, here it is. So I don't think their account really has much. You're dead inside? Why? Here you go. They're playing no game at twitch.tv at kicksHoshavir. Because it's Monday, that's fair. Happy Monday. Happy, I hope your Monday gets better. There's no shame in realizing that the popular thing isn't for you. Way more time to indulge in your own interests. Yeah. I'd rather play games that I enjoy. And if people follow me for it, then great. If people don't, then whatever. Support your friendos. Yeah, support your friendos. That scared the crap out of me, Dish. Like, why did my model suddenly turn dark? I gotta head to work, but I hope you had a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Mia. Thanks for letting me take care of your community. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. For collabs, though, I think I'd rather collab with people I know for a while. We might be doing collab in a month or two with one of my good friends, Cookie. Like, I would really need to know a person before I actually collab with them. Because else it gets awkward. And you start stepping on eggshells, like you don't know what to say. It's like, is this okay to say around their community? Like, I like to be in their chat for a while before I actually talk to them. So that I know what type of person they are, what kind of community they have. Oh, my glasses aren't working. One sec. Is this the one? Did the glasses redeem get cheaper? It did. It did. Is it not working? Let me fix that. They got cheaper because now it only lasts 10 minutes. Why are they so high up? Why are my glasses so high up? Here we go. I mean, if you don't know each other or each other's boundaries and the sense of humor, it's awkward. It is, yeah. There's like these collab sheets that I saw. I'm like, what if I were to make my own collab sheet? But I'm like, that would open myself to collabing opportunities that I don't want. I don't want to talk to people. And it's like partly my anxiety speaking as well. It's partly that. I've seen collabs that do seem like genuine friends. They're just messing around and having fun. I love those types of collabs. Collabs where people already know each other and they seem like genuine friends. Like, I wouldn't mind collabing with people I already know. Like, I've done collabs with Crystal Milk Tea because she's one of my good friends. I'm collabing with Cookie soon because she's one of my close friends. But outside of that, like, people that I don't really know as well, it's difficult. Like, my first collab with Inky and with Leo and who was there? My Uno collab, that one was good. I think I was fortunate where nothing really messed up there, and I actually enjoyed the company of everyone in that collab. But I feel like those are kind of rare because I've watched collab streams where it does get kind of awkward and it feels like communities don't really mix. So I don't enjoy that. Leo, not that Leo, another Leo. Yeah. Hello, kawaii cuties. What do the fruits say to the crying friends? Sometimes you just gotta let that man go and mango and wait for the ripe one. You know what? It's mango season, actually. It's mango season right now as we speak. So go get yourself some mango. The ones that I have with me are they're really sweet. Really good mangoes. How do you guys cut your mangoes? I'm curious because I know that there's many different ways to cut a mango. How I do it is this is honestly the fastest way, and I don't know why more people don't do this, but I tend to eat a mango like over the sink so like it gets less messy, but I scoop everything out. I eat it with a spoon, so I cut it in threes so that the seed gets its own section, and then the outside parts gets its own section, and then I end up just like eating it out with a spoon like a bowl. And then you spoon it? Yeah. I've seen people who do the whole like skin peeling thing. I'm like, that takes so long. And then your hand gets all messy because there's juices all over your fingers and it's ugh. The Ojo-sama style mango eating? Is that what it is? Crosshatch the thirds? Oh, I don't do that. Scooping it out is kind of messy. You should get some of the skin, I think. Really? You're scooping too hard, Tai Chi. Scoops softer. Use a gentler touch with your mangoes. They're very squishy sometimes. So the reason why I don't crosshatch is because I find that it's slippery and sometimes it slips out of my spoon and I end up like flicking an entire mango piece out of the mango and it flies somewhere. Cut them in three, slice the sides into cubes with the skin on, and then scoop the cubes out. Okay. So, okay. That's like the same as Tai Chi, I feel, right? Depends on how you cut and scoop it. I just scoop everything. I scoop it into like big pieces. So no slicing after that. Turn it inside out after cross-hatching before you scoop it so you don't slip. I think I might try that. So that you have the mango facing the bowl or the plate or whatever, right? I cross if the mango is large. Oh, true, there are different sizes of mango. There's like the really big red and green mangoes. I never thought about that. All the mangoes I have are tiny, so they fit in my palms. But if it's big, I can see why you wouldn't want to like scoop and eat instead of cross-hatching, or scoop and eat. No. You know what? I'm gonna move on. I don't know. I don't know English anymore. I don't know what I'm saying. Their iPad size? Oh, that's massive. Okay, yeah, that's really, really big. I really like the Indian mangoes. It's sour and you just cut it into pieces. The green ones? The green mangoes. Oh, for those ones, it's really difficult to scoop because they're not very soft. It's okay, Ark. English is hard. It is. I struggle. I find it difficult. The green mangoes are really good in salads. Like, add a bit of fish sauce and sugar and garlic, perhaps. And then you got a really good mango salad. Dip into sauce or shrimp paste. Yeah! Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. It's only 10:41? Damn. An hour and a half to go. I haven't been eating properly in the past few days either. I haven't eaten proper meals. I think the most proper meal I've had was last night. But other than that, I haven't really been eating much. I've been so busy. We're in the same time zone. It's 10:41 here in the Philippines. It is, but we're in like 12-hour difference. We have a 12-hour difference in time zone. So you're seeing like 10:41 p.m. and I'm seeing 10:41 a.m. Yeah, I'm EST. Eat something yummy and healthy. Yeah, I will, Nas. Thank you. Yeah, I'm EM. I'm on the other side of the world. You're a time traveler? The opposite side of the world. If you went into space, and space has a different scale of time, could you be considered a time traveler as well? Like, time moves slower in space, right? The further you are from Earth, the slower time moves. Or what if you get stuck inside a black hole where time is almost standstill? And then that could be like your cryogenic chamber. Like, if you want to preserve something, just shove it into a black hole. And then pull it back out afterwards. Would that work? Because we all know that cryogenic chambers, cryochambers, they don't work. Because they make your cells explode. I believe the satellite's clock have to be corrected to account for relativity. Oh, interesting. Fun fact, if you went into 100 million light years far away from Earth, you'll see Earth 100 million years ago. Like, you would go back in time? Wouldn't it just be standstill? And then Earth would move at a much faster rate than you? So you would still be seeing it at its present time, but Earth is going at 100 times the speed. Or 100 million times the speed. You can't pull anything out of a black hole? Why not? Wait, I don't know how it would work. Would it not be questioning the gravity of the black hole? I don't know. Would it? I know things stretch, but do they get crushed? Isn't it the opposite? Thank you for that stretch and hydrate, Danish. I heard that, like, when something gets sucked in a black hole, like, the entire mass of that object gets stretched out into something very thin. But I'm not sure if it's... Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit more research on black holes before I start saying bullshit. Oh, they get pressed. So it's the opposite. They get squished. Okay, we can't pull them out. Technically, nothing can survive the crushing forces of a black hole, but even if something could, it doesn't really matter. Because to leave a black hole, you have to move faster than light. So you can't just tie something, like tie an object to a string and like throw it in and then like pull it back out. It doesn't work that way. Darn. Because that's how I imagined it. I just have a very, very long rope. And we just catapult it into a black hole, and then we just pull it back out. My grammar is broken again. Don't worry, Sticks. My grammar is always broken. Has the odd property moving you back in time, so basically the only way to leave a black hole is to have never entered it. Spaghettification? Perhaps? It's an event in time, and it's not really a place. Oh, we're talking about the fourth dimension now. Okay. Isn't it kind of neat, though, thinking about it? Space-time. The string would have to be stronger than literal space-time. Yeah. Sometimes I think about this. We're kind of like ants, right? Because ants only see everything in like a 2D sphere. Like they don't understand the Z axis that they can go up. So everything is a flat line to them. And that's kind of like us, right? Because we see everything in like a XYZ axis, but like there's another time dimension that we can't really visualize. So I wonder what it is for people, creatures, I'm not going to say people, other creatures out there who can actually visualize the whole like fourth dimension. Like what is that like? What is that like? Your eyes see light if you were in space 10 light years away. You'll see Earth from 10 years ago because the Earth's light has not reached you yet. Light years measures the distance travels in years. So if I were to catapult myself out into space right now, 10 light years away, I'd say 2015? Earth in 2015, like back then? Is your brain hurting a little bit? A little bit, but this is cool. Space-time is cool. So it wouldn't be the present time that I'm seeing. Imagine a pop-up book that's what everything looks like to them. Maybe. I wouldn't know. I can't imagine it. Everything looks like a pop-up book. I'm imagining a kid's pop-up book right now and it's like, no. Is that space-time? Space becomes a single thing at the singularity, so after you enter the event horizon, the singularity is actually both a place and a time. Okay, now my brain is hurting. Now my brain is hurting a little bit. Bunch of science people in chat, including me. It is fun though. It's fun to learn about this stuff. It's so interesting. This learning about the singularity. What was it the last time we talked about like the red light? Or the red something? Violates principles of entropy, so it's been theorized that a black hole is actually there to protect us from casual breakdown of the singularity. Science stream, let's go. It's me, Michael from Vsauce. The redshift? I think that's what... Yeah, redshift. That was what it was. Redshift. But I forgot what it was about. It's been months since we had a space-time just chatting talk. I've infested your walls. Amor? You're in there? Knock if you're in there. Hello. Aren't you from space? Yeah, but I don't understand it. It's like you can be swimming in water, but it doesn't mean that you understand water. Or you could be eating, I don't know, something really good. Like a dish from another culture, and you really enjoy it, but that doesn't mean that you know how to make the dish. Right? There's a difference there. It's not a good comparison. It's not, I mean what? If the frequency of light is modified, it turns redder or bluer. Redder or bluer. Because red and blue are on the opposite sides of the spectrum. And one you can see and something you can't see from far away. Something like that. Yeah, like what the... I'm pretty sure a fish doesn't really understand that it's swimming in water. Right? Like, they probably think that everything is water. And then once they get out of the water, they're like, what is this? What am I breathing in? It's air. A certain frequency of light where it's infrared, but it'll blind you on the spot if you look at it. That's why you should never point lasers into people's eyes, because you might blind them. Space is scary. You know what's scarier? The ocean. Because it's like right on Earth. But we don't know what's under there. What's in the depths. Whereas space is kind of far away. Invisible blinding light. Yeah. We're in it. There's been some interesting mathematical work showing that time actually holds consistent in both reverse and forward direction. What does that mean? Like Pandora's box or something? What was the other thing? Not Pandora's box. Schrodinger's cat. Like, everything is consistent until you actually look at it or something. Time isn't arrows going in one direction, stretching away from a Big Bang. That's what I heard. That's a singularity, right? And then something about how the universe is always expanding and going in one direction. Or multiple directions away from that one, from where the Big Bang is. Star Pyro is the guy who fucks with lasers. His camera progressively gets worse throughout the video because the layers chew through the lens. Styropyro. Interesting. I don't know who that is. Thanks for stretch and hydrate, Azu. I heard that you can apply Schrodinger's cats to like atoms too. Because you don't actually know what's happening with the atoms until you actually look at it. Or they might be reacting in ways that you don't know until you actually look at it, and then that's when it determines what its present state is at. To most quantum particles, or that, whatever that is. If you wish to melt your brain, there's 40 Minecraft-like game. No, my brain's already melting, guys. It's already turning into goo. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even say that I'm learning something. It's kind of like me trying to process and digest all of this knowledge. And it's overclocking a little bit. How's Luffy? I don't know. I haven't seen him all morning. I saw Senbei though. Senbei was trying to bite my feet. Like when he gets really affectionate, he starts nibbling at people's feet, and I don't know why. Like their toes. He's a toe biter. He also tries to give me nose boops and kisses, but I'm like, I don't want my mouth to be anywhere near your mouth. You're also a toe biter? No shame. What? Pets take on their neighbor's personality? Do they? My cats are very different from one another. Their personalities are on the total opposite. One of them is super shy, super anxious, super cuddly, and the other one is like don't cuddle with me, but I want to play with you all day, all the time, and I love people. I don't have a Luffy personality. That's my cat that is super friendly. I'm the opposite. I bite fingers instead. But why? Luffy doesn't let people touch him? He does, but he doesn't like hugs. He used to not like being carried. He likes being carried now, but he used to squirm out of your arms all the time. You bite people's toes to make them go away? I mean, it makes me go away when my cat bites my toes. Like, he starts rubbing his face on my legs and then he just goes for the toes and I'm like, why? Why would you do that? I used to call him an ankle biter because he would play with people's feet all the time. But then once I got my second cat, he stopped doing that because he would just bother my other cat. But nowadays, I don't see them playing together as much as before. Because one likes playing with toys. Luffy loves toys. He would always play with the toys by himself. He would grab them and then he would leave them in front of my door. Or in the middle of the night, I would hear him dragging a toy up and down the staircase. Or like my other cat doesn't like toys at all, but my other cat likes playing with me. Like, he wants me to be there when he plays. Like, he likes running around and he likes playing tag and chase. He kisses too much. Sloppy wet kisses. Ugh. I actually bit someone's lip a week ago. What are you guys doing? You want a cat? Get two. You want two cats. You want two cats of the same gender that are around the same age. Yeah, you what? Don't get three though. Get them in like pairs so that they can bond with each other. I was actually talking to someone, they recommended me not to get a third cat because of that, and plus, if they're all around the same age, and once they get old, all of your medical bills are going to start stacking up. And two is still somewhat manageable, but once you get a third cat, it's like, oh, I'm paying triple the amount of bills. What if you get two cats and they don't get along? That's why you gotta get them in. You gotta get the bonded ones. Or you get the ones where they're still kind of young. So when I got my first cat, he was 6 months old-ish. And so he was still pretty young. And then 6 months after, I got my second cat, who was also pretty young at the time. And I went on the internet, and the internet was telling me that it's gonna take around, 3 months-ish for them to get to know each other and to bond with each other. But because they were so young, they ended up just playing with each other on the third day. Like, it was so easy. Yeah, imagine if the two cats get along better and the other is lonely. It's so sad. So it's like, get two or get four. 3 cats also gets you another step closer to the old cat lady future. I'm already there. I'm already the old cat lady. That is my life. I want to be like this. Okay, so I had this one professor, I probably talked about her, that I used to get along with really well. And she was an old cat lady, and I'm like, she was so freaking cool. She was a role model to me. I want to be that old cat lady now. If you're getting two, make sure it's the same gender unless you want to become a grandpa, like me. Or you get them spayed and you get them neutered. Then it should be fine. But it is easier to get two cats of the same gender. Like, my two cats are both... I wanted to get two male cats. I was like, I'm not going to get myself a female cat, just in case anything happens. And they're already... How do I say it? They're already asserting their dominance on each other all the time. Like, they're... Like, I think maybe that's what a male cat does. My dog did that a lot. They're like, I am cooler than you. I am the alpha dog. I'm gonna start humping you. Like, that's my dog. And like, I think cats do the same. Male cats are territorial. I heard that female cats are more territorial than dogs. Or sorry, male cats are more territorial than, female cats are more territorial than male cats. That's it. Yeah, like, male dogs they're always humping each other. Like, no. Like, a lot of stray dogs, back where I lived, they always came up to my dog and they would start humping my dog. And my dog is a male dog. And one time I brought home I think it was, like another dog that someone abandoned because I was like, maybe I can take care of two dogs. My dog hated him and he kept trying to hump him. And I'm like, you know what? We can't do this. It's just a dominance asserting thing that male dogs do to each other. And my cats do the same thing. I don't know why they keep humping each other. Happy Pride Month. This isn't the new Ark Knights event or Zenless Zone 0. How is 2.0 season? How is 2.0? Is it out yet? Are you guys playing it? I'm sorry, what's humping? What? No? Yes? I DM'd you the new faction. You'd really enjoy them. Hold on, let me see. Let me open up my Discord. I didn't get to watch any of the live stream, so I don't know what Zenless Zone 0 2.0 is like. Oh, I have to... Who is this? They're modeled after the Scooby-Doo squad. Hello, Mr. Burger King. I think we should put some music in the background. Someone messaged me. They're like, is there supposed to be music? Maybe. There we go. The rain is back and the Animal Crossing is back. Actually, I don't know if you guys can hear this. There we go. Two 2.0 feels brand new. 2.1 has swimsuit units for MC. 2.1 has swimsuit units for MC. For Belle? But what for? But why? Hello, Chocolate Muffin. You have one cool-ass looking model. Damn. Thank you. I designed and drew it and rigged it myself. So I'm happy you enjoy it. I also like your name, Chocolate Muffin. I like your profile picture. It's a chocolate muffin. Everything aligns. Oh, it's for the summer event. That's how I feel about most games. They should release skins for the main character a little bit more. Because I like the customizability. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's getting... I was suffering this morning because of my allergies. I was coughing left and right. But now I feel a little bit better. You made it yourself, it makes it a lot more impressive. Yeah. I think at the time I was like, what if I started streaming? But I didn't want to get myself a model and then regret streaming. And then, you know, spend so much money on assets and stuff, then drop it a month later. So I was like, what if I were just to make my own? And that way, if I plan on not streaming anymore, then it wouldn't feel as bad. But here I am, a year later, and I'm still streaming. I DM'd you, my son needs a bar level proportions. Oh my god. His tits are as big as 2 times the size of his head. Whoa. What is this character name? There's like a new character in Zen Zone Zero with red hair, and he has the body proportions of Johnny Bravo. Or red and black hair. He's got like the whole Dorito torso. Kamano Manato? Is that his name? Yeah, this is truly the Gooner game. I never expected this out of Zen the Zone Zero. When Zen the Zone Zero first came out, I was like, oh, this seems like a very like tame game. And then they released Jane Doe. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. I was defending this game with my entire life. Because my cousin was trying to get into another gacha. And I was like, hey, why not play Zen the Zone Zero? And he's like, is it a Gooner game? And I'm like, no. No, it isn't. He's like, are you sure? And then Jane Doe came out the next day. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Right? It's double the size of his head. Was Jane Doe not the problem? Like, I feel like before Jane Doe ever came out, this game was like barely Gooner. Like, Nicole is probably the only Gooner type character there was. But she was like barely hitting it. She was like on the edge of it. That one sniper doing the poses? The sniper? The apple scene? Yeah, and the weird car scene? Okay, let's see. Zen the Zone Zero sniper. Which character was that? When did she come out? What's her name? Trigger? I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Maybe because her face was covered. Julian's trailer? No. I don't remember who that was. But she's so covered. Like, her entire... Like, there's no skin showing for Julian. She's kind of just... She looks kind of average. It's just maybe her proportions are a little curvy. Trigger like Devil Trigger? No, not that trigger. Okay, I'm gonna watch all of the Zen the Zone Zero trailers after this while I have lunch. Why watch when we can play? Do I have time to play though? The only time I get to play games is when I'm streaming. And then after that I just work on commissions until I sleep. Commissions and chores. See, I didn't even get to do chores yesterday because I was so busy. I didn't get to do chores all weekend because I was out and about and doing out and about things. You think it's the skin tight bottoms and the handlebars? Yeah, let me take a look at her design again. She has handlebars. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google Julian butt because I don't see any. Someone actually took a screenshot of her ass just sticking out. Okay. Okay, I see the handlebars. It's like the first image too. Damn, people were ready. So when I searched up Julian butt, I didn't actually think that I would get this many results. But like oh my god, I keep scrolling and it's just her ass sticking out. Every single image. Okay. I understand. So it's not just Jane Doe. It's been a Gooner game from the get-go. People were having thoughts about handlebars. This reminds me of like some of the mods I've seen on Stardew Valley, and people are turning characters into the horses. Like you can ride the characters as horses, and I'm like, what? Always been horny. I should have known. I should have just played the game and then realized. But I was watching it from afar. All of my knowledge of Zen the Zone Zero is like from just Nicole and Billy and I forgot her name, the white-haired girl. No horns, no horny. Yeah. Ambi, yeah, that was her name. Look at Minato with his tits just out. Does he lose his shirt or something? There's a Billy altar? They have altars in this game? That's crazy. Billy altar. Is this a leak? Okay, I have to search up Zen the Zone Zero. Billy altar. I don't see anything. But Billy's really cool. It's alluded in the story too. I think Billy's my favorite character in Zen the Zone Zero. But at the same time, I don't know a lot of characters in Zen the Zone Zero. Oh, Ambi got her altar. So if that's the case, if they release one altar for one character, they have to release altars for all the characters too. We gotta balance it out. Ambi altar Zen the Zone Zero. Oh, she looks cool. And she's got safety shorts on too. There's no panty flashing here. Billy is Zen the Zone Zero Dante? He kinda is. He reminds me of Deadpool too. The same type of personality. Zen the Zone Zero seems nice, but I don't play it because I already play other gachas and I don't And I need some time to play non-daily games. That's fair. I don't like dailies. I logged into Wuthering Waves. I got hit with 5,000 notifications for every single event, and I was like, you know what? It's time to uninstall. I was so overwhelmed. I was like, maybe I'll just wait until the next story update comes out before I start playing it again. But it's that turns me off. Like with gacha games, every time I see like a little red dot next to something on the menu, I'm like, why are there so many? There's so much stuff to do. I get overwhelmed. Zenless Zone Zero with excessive body movement jiggles when moving through the menus. When you move through the menus, the characters move through the menus? Yeah, do your dailies, Dante. And the notifications, yeah. I think some gashas are better at it than others. I think the worst notifications are when you log into the game, you get a window that pops up that tells you to buy, I don't know, like a pack or something. Or the ones that are like, this is a limited pack, it's only going to show up for an hour. And after that hour, you're not going to get this discount anymore. Like, I don't know, I don't like that. It's so predatory. The Ankyphalian is here. Zenless Zone Zero, all characters, intros, and poses, menu animations. Let me write this down. I'm gonna be looking at butt jiggles while I eat food. Limit says an Ankyphalian notification. I think the first thing I do whenever I install a gacha game is to turn off or not enable notifications at all. All characters, intros, and poses, menu animations. I enable it so I don't. What if you don't want to do, like, is it like you want to do your dailies? See, I'm trying to avoid doing my dailies as much as possible. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Danish. Because it's just like doing chores again. Bye-bye, problems. Thanks for coming. Markiplier. That's me. You need them. No, you don't. You're lying to yourself. The game needs you to do them, but you don't need them. Brown Dust 2, all skill animations? That's too scary. Someone's gonna walk past my room once I'm watching the Brown Dust 2 animations and they're gonna start judging me. They're gonna be like, what is Ark? What is Ark watching? And I have a big ass monitor. I think I have a, what is this? Like a 32-inch? Good thing my parents don't live with me anymore. It's even worse. I feel like if it's my mother walking past me, I'd still be okay with it, but like I have other people that live with me who aren't my parents, who are also in the parent age. When you're watching anime and your parents walk in, oh, they're fine. I think it was my parents that introduced me to anime. The first shows I've ever watched were anime. Hi, Raps. Oh, the meme? Yeah, happy Pride. Why are you uncultured? I'm just old. I'm just boomer. It's not like I've been on the internet my entire life. Is there like... It's weird that you're able to watch all the Brown Dust 2 stuff on YouTube. Can you use the H word? I don't think it's banned here. I don't think I've put it in my list of banned words. You really dig the subtle lens distortion thing you have going on? The glitching? Tell me if it's too much, I can turn it off. God, I love hags. What are we banning? The word hag. No, I'm kidding. The first descendant. That's like anything but. The first descendant? The first descendant. Really? No way. Oh, wait, I can see it. I've never heard of this game. There's a Nier update? There's a Nier collab with the first descendant? It has a 6 out of 10 rating on Steam. Why? Sorry, can't follow those orders. Banned. Banning my own mod. One of the first time I came here, the description literally said hagtuber. I should keep that up. I don't know why I removed it. So now I can set expectations. I don't know the younger gen memes. I don't know what the kids are doing these days. What are they into? Outside of like Skibbity Toilet. There's a new BL game coming out. Tell me all about it. What is this BL game? A dadtuber? Like Unk? A male hagtuber? I can't actually understand youngsters talking. Me too. But I'm starting... I feel like I can pick up some words here and there. But like... Sometimes I listen to a kid talk, and I'm like, you're using so many words that... I don't know. Aren't actually English. I feel like most of the kids these days aren't even on Twitch. I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. I feel like there's a lot of kids on Twitch. A lot of kids on Twitch, a lot of kids on YouTube. Because they don't watch anything else outside of Twitch and YouTube. Like, they don't have TV anymore. Mostly it's TikToks now, I think. If they're gamers, they're on Twitch and YouTube. If they play Minecraft and Roblox, they're on Twitch and YouTube. If they play Fortnite, they're on Twitch and YouTube. But if they're more like the normal type of kid... Not to say that gamers aren't normal. If they're the type of kid that like don't really play many games, they're probably on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Gamers aren't normal. Nods. Depends on where you are in the Twitch sphere too. Yeah, it does. I was talking to someone still in school, and I was mentioning Minecraft, and they're like, Minecraft is old, we play Roblox now, and I'm like, okay. Apparently there's kids walking around asking women for Instagram or OF, as if it's the most normal thing to ask, and that's what worries me. Me too. Thank you for the follow, Skeletor. Isn't that like harassment at that point? Hello, X-Drummer. Welcome back. Oh, my bad. Sorry, smacked the mic. DreamyXark, that's That's kind of like me. I was hearing a podcast called Trash Taste, and they were talking reviewing Love in Deep Space, and all I could think of was you playing the game. Oh, I used to listen to them a lot. Joey and Garnt and Connor. I haven't watched any of their podcasts in a very long time. I think I've recently started watching more D&D podcasts. Netherlands, they're trying to get social media age restricted to 16 years old because of how much it's affecting the youth. Influencers are causing enough brain rot that the government is stepping in. I actually think that's a wonderful idea. Like, I'm all for it. I don't think anybody under 16 should really be on social media, especially of how much, I wouldn't just say propaganda, but like there's so much like brainwashing that could go with the internet. Because back then, there wasn't a lot of, like, the algorithm didn't really push the internet as much, but nowadays it does. And because we have such a strong pushing algorithm with what you view, it's causing spaces to turn into echo chambers. And once you go into one community, you're kind of stuck there with the same mentality as everybody else, like the hive mind. And kids they don't really have much of critical thinking. Like, I wish that everybody on the internet should be able to think for themselves and have their own opinions before joining any spaces. But when you're under 16, you're learning from people who have very strong opinions, and that's how you get brainwashed into doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing. You're self-developing your mindset and personality, and being influenced at such a young age is bad. Yeah, it's terrible. 18 plus is honestly what I'd be shooting for. I think anything over 20 is good. Even 16 is like, you're still pretty young. What if we just raise the bar to 30? It's scary what you can convince a kid that is normal. It is. They're so easy to just be like, I don't know, agree with everything you say. I think that's a problem. Like, I could say anything and a kid would be like, yeah, I think so too. Like, no you don't. I introspect and have a lot of existential crisis when I was 13. I was kind of immune to all social media influence. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Are you okay, Stixon? What if we just kill... I actually really enjoy the internet though. Like, it's such a good medium for information sharing. Like, we learn so much faster. We learn a lot more efficient with the internet available. Like, back then, remember, everybody had to, like, go through freaking encyclopedias to learn stuff. You had to go to the freaking library, which I wouldn't say is a bad thing. I think it's nice to, like, manually pick up a book and learn from it, but it's not very efficient. This way, with the internet, we actually have access to a lot more resources. If we want to know something, we can just Google it. So yeah, it's not inherently bad. But we are getting to a point where it's becoming like what they call like the dark internet, where AI is learning from AI, and then you get a lot of fake information. So we can't really trust all the sources either. The dark web, yeah, that's what it is. The dead internet theory. That's the correct term. Now we have AI confidently telling us wrong information. Me reading the AI over overview when I search stuff up. How do I do this? Reads the AI overview. That's the wrong way to approach it. I still remember, I think I was trying to do something. I was trying to access something. Hello, Ice Gaming. Welcome in. But I was trying to access something. I think it was like a YouTube setting. And so I searched it up on Google. I read the AI overview and it was like, click this button. And I was searching for that one button for over 5 minutes. I'm like, where is that button? Then I realized that I was just reading off the AI overview and that button doesn't even exist. It scans Reddit too. Let's all start threads in Reddit talking about how every human has 6 fingers so we confuse the AI. I think we would benefit from having more accurate AI though. Even though like I'm not for it, I don't like it. But I think if you go on Reddit and you talk about all humans have 6 fingers, it's gonna confuse people as well. Someone who actually has 6 fingers or someone who has like a normal number of fingers is gonna go on Reddit one day and they're gonna be like, what? Am I the weird one? Okay, no, that's never gonna happen. I looked at something up to refresh what I already knew and looked at the AI overview and it was completely wrong. Never trust it. I'm never trusting it ever again. Computers are the dumbest thing ever. They are because they only know how to listen to instructions. They don't have any critical thinking. They don't have any thoughts. They go, oh, this person told me to do something, let me just do it. I trust Wikipedia more than AI overview. I think Wikipedia is pretty trustworthy, especially with the fact that like people do go over articles to make sure that everything is accurate and correct. There's a lot of like manual work that goes into it. It's not just it's not like computer generated or anything. I promise it'll do some kind of funny equivocation where it tells you most humans have 5 fingers but some have 6. I don't know if I ever want to see that though. I think it'd be funny for a day, but like I don't know. It's so too much work to go into it. Like, I do like AI as a tool. I think it's great. But only when it's accurate. And right now I feel like we should just take out the AI overview from Google because it's not reliable. I would say only use it. Only have something available to us when it's correct and accurate and trustworthy. Because it's screwing up what people know of like the real accurate information. And I would hate for people to learn from something that is inaccurate. The idea of the automation was supposed to take over boring physical intensive jobs so that we get more time for creative hobbies. Yeah, you guys have mentioned this before. I think so too. And we just get like physical robots to do like laundry for us. You know what is really efficient that a lot of people don't do? Is to treat your laundry machine as a hamper. And then like every time it gets up to a certain like a threshold in the laundry machine, it should just automatically start cleaning the clothes for you. You know how efficient that would be? That would be great. But we don't have that. We have the technology for it. But why don't we have that? And then it starts learning your patterns too. It's like, It starts scanning your clothes because, like, you know, we have AI technology and it starts recognizing what type of clothes are in there. Or in case your cat accidentally goes inside your washing machine, it would know that it's a cat and it's not a piece of clothing. Like, that's the type of technology I want. The main issue is the cost. You know what's expensive? Gen AI, generated AI. Keeping the servers for that is expensive. I think having a automated washing machine would be way cheaper than like ChatGPT. Gen AI is cheap in comparison to physical things? Maybe. I don't know how much it costs to hold the servers and buy the servers and have all that information stored. I want to assume that it's a lot of money. I mean, Ark washing machine enough, all we need to do is throw clothes in it. But what if we automate it? We could automate a lot of things. So a washing machine would just be one of them. What's another good one? Like your dishwasher as well? We can automate a dishwasher. Once it's full, once it recognizes the fact that it's full, it just automatically washes and dries it, and then we have some sort of conveyor belt thing that like puts all of the dishes away in their own cabinets. Wouldn't that be nice? I feel like that would be expensive though, with the whole conveyor belt stuff. The expensive part of the business is always the physical operations. Moving around electrons is really, really cheap. Might be right about that. The actual, like, creating the parts for it? Probably. I don't like an automated dishwasher, but maybe a washing machine would be good. Yeah. Do you think having, like, sensors, like light sensors for rooms would save a lot more electricity for the world as well? Like, you just walk into a room and the lights turn on, and when there's like not any movement, the lights just snap off or it shuts off by itself. So you don't have to worry about like forgetting to turn off the lights. A light adjuster. My YouTube died just now. A single... Use E2E automation? Wait, what's E2E? What would be good? What would be a good product? Are there any innovators here listening? Here's a product idea. The automated washing machine. End to end. Yeah, train a model to determine whether there's a human in the room. I think we've already started doing that with like hospital technology. Like, I've heard that you can actually buy cameras that recognize if a person has fallen down. Like, it's good for old people. If they've fallen down or if they have a stroke, it would start blaring on the speakers to ask if they're okay, if they can stand up. And there's also like infrared sensors and stuff on there too. And if the person doesn't respond, the camera, whatever the device would call emergency. Just give them a cell phone with a gyroscope Would that work too? That might be easier, but like at the same time, old people don't carry their cell phones around. I think that's the problem. Old people hate carrying stuff. Or they would forget it. And some people are like, I think a lot of them would be really stubborn too. I'm an innovator. I'm not an innovator. I wish I was. If I was, I would own like 5 different businesses. A small piece of tech with a gyroscope. Here's the thing. I know an old person with a piece of tech with a gyroscope, but they hate putting it on them. They hate it so much. And sometimes they would fling it off their bodies. And when it does that, the gyroscope triggers. And it thinks that something's wrong. But the old person can't hear them because they're kind of... They don't have good hearing. And then the emergency would always go to their house because they think that the person's not okay. Like, you have to think about, like, how they live as well, right? So I do think that a camera would be better than having a piece of, like, a device with a gyroscope on it. People who refuse to carry on cell phones these days are never going to be helped. I mean, that's just old people in general. They don't want to be helped. They're like, I can do everything by myself. I can drive a car just fine. And don't take away my license. I'm 90 years old, but I can still drive. Yeah, the cell phones give you cancer. There's radiation coming off the devices. They terrify me, they still vote? Yeah. I know my rights. You know how they are. They're gonna be like that. There's actually some interesting research involving cell phones and brain cancer. Yeah, it's inconclusive. I feel like it's one of those correlation doesn't equal causation type of things. Like, everything could cause cancer these days. 40 years ago, we had people swear under oath that nicotine isn't addictive. Yeah. There's a lot of things that we still have to learn about. Like, we're discovering new things every single day. I hate everything! Nico, you're so edgy, it's funny. Phone's radiation is too weak to cause cancer. I think there's like radiation coming off everything. Radiation coming off bananas because there's a lot of radiation in bananas. Fires have stronger radiation than phones. Yeah. Dead people. There's radiation coming off dead people. Everything is radiation. It is. I would hope fires do because they're hot. Not that type of radiation, Stixon. But yeah, I think anything in excessive amounts would cause cancer. There's also, what I've been learning recently is that there's like a lot of antioxidants that are like anti-cancer because they kill cancer cells. I think that's pretty cool too. Learning about like stuff that cause cancer and learning about things that kill cancer. A dude who had a piece of uranium and would take it in a plastic box to show kids on a daily basis. Why? Like for learning? Yeah, being alive causes cancer. Oxygen causes cancer. Like, we actually have a lot of mutations happening in our bodies, like, right as we speak. They're There's a lot of mutations going on, and every single mutation has a chance for it to become cancer. Potassium overdose. I don't know anybody who has... I've never heard of potassium overdose, but I can see that that could be a thing. I'd give riddles, want some? Sure. Hit me with it. Antioxidants prevent oxidation of your body, and what we breathe is literally trying to kill us. So, like... it stops the oxygen from going somewhere? Is that why it's called antioxidants? Antioxidants? This is becoming a very scientific just chatting stream. We're learning so much. For the equation for radiation has something to do with the fourth. I thought that was interesting when I learned it. The fourth? Oh, I'm so confused, Mel. Yeah, no more bananas for you, Moogie, because it causes cancer. Because it's radiation, and you could get an overdose of potassium in your body. I'm kidding. Bananas are great for you. Okay, I am everywhere. No, nothing can compare. Run and hide, and I will still be there because everything is mine to share. No need to seek me out, though you may just run out. Your oxygen. Your air. It reduces the oxygenation of your cells. The mechanism of antioxidants is pretty complicated, though. If there's anyone who's taken organic chemistry, they should correct me. Any scientists here? Any organic chemistry students or professionals here in chat? Yeah, but I do think too that balance is everything. You don't want too much of one thing. Just because spinach sounds like it's good for you doesn't mean that you should be eating too much of it, because apparently it causes kidney stones. Thank you, Jinzo. Did you Google that? The way oxygen is used by the body can contribute to the aging process. Specifically, the byproducts of oxygen metabolism cause reactive oxygen species ROS can damage cells and their components over time, leading to aging and age-related diseases. Thanks for restriction hydrate, Azu. I did hear that there's a correlation between oxygen and aging. Sippy. You're paranoid of kidney stones? I heard it's really painful. I heard it's one of the most painful things you could ever experience in your life. Kidney stones. So all of you guys should drink more water. Right now. Every time I take a sip of water, you guys also should take a sip of water. Any form of stones coagulating and forming in your body is horrifying. You're OD to the point where your body is tumoring. Actually, interesting story. Like, I wouldn't rely on this for scientific info, but like, one of my family members was told that he didn't have long to live because he had blood cancer. So he only had a year. But what happened was that he was like, you know what? Let's just rely on like old medicine and what the old books are saying. And I'm just gonna... He made a smoothie every single day. A smoothie of all sorts of vegetables like beets and garlic and whatever that was really healthy for you. And the next doctor's appointment he went to, and they were like checking for the cancer in his blood, it was like all gone. Blood cancer is really bad, yeah. So I wouldn't rely on that. Just be like, oh, if you have cancer, just drink like vegetable juice. But like, I feel like there's something in there that really helps. Yeah, nature's wild. But he had a whole bunch of vegetables in his smoothie. Like, it wasn't just 1 to 3, it was like, I don't know, like 7 different types of vegetables. Yeah, there's no control of it. V8 juice win. He went full vegan. Because he was like, I don't have long to live anyway, why not? Let's just try this. Oh, there's another riddle. I end and begin the day, without me you'll pay. With the aid of sheep, all my benefits you shall reap. Sheep. If I make you miss class, you shall not pass. Sleep? Sleep. What if he went full keto diet, ate only meat and still got better? For example, yeah, there's... Yeah, it's like one of those things where you don't know what actually caused all the cancer cells to die. It's just what helped him specifically. Like, you never know what it is. It could be something else. Maybe it's not the vegetable juice. Maybe he actually did something else. Maybe he... I don't know. His body was just like, immune system, go. So it's different for everybody. A mile from end to end, yet as close to as a friend. A precious commodity freely given, seen on the poor, short and tall, but shared among children most of all. A precious commodity on the dead and the living. A mile from end to end. Friendship? But you mentioned yet as close to as a friend, so it's not friendship. A particle accelerator? Maybe. Relationship? Yeah. That's my first thought as for the answer for that riddle. But I don't know. These are interesting. A smile or a song? A smile. Oh, smile! You got it, Mel. How is relationship from mile to end? I don't know. Your relationships could go miles. It can go for miles. Anyways, I feel like I should go have some lunch. My voice is dying. Okay, here's the last riddle. A time when they're green, a time when they're brown. But both of these times cause me to frown. But just in between for a short while, they're perfect and yellow and cause me to smile. Yellow weather? Thank you for the 10 months, Moogie. In between? Green? Could also be poop. Well, if your poop is green, I'm kind of concerned for you. Yellow. Sorry. True. What if they're stuck in your teeth and it causes your teeth to turn green? Thank you for the follow, Ice Gaming. On Twitch too? Oh, you're both on YouTube and Twitch. A pumpkin. Okay, Melody said pumpkin. Wait, is that it? Or is that something else? Oh, that was... You sent that message at 11:50. That was a while ago. A P. Green? So what's green and brown and yellow? But what's perfect at yellow? Oh, they're mangoes. Wait, not upset yellow mangoes. Mangoes are good as if okay, you don't want to have mangoes when they're green and you don't want to have mangoes when they're brown. They're bananas. Pass banana. Banana. Yeah, I guess any yellow fruit, right? Yeah, bananas do make more sense. I don't know why we were thinking about body parts. Why were we thinking about body parts? Or watermelons? Yellow watermelons. Have you guys had that before? I've seen like yellow dragon fruit, but not yellow watermelons. Oh, grab those dark bananas and turn them into banana bread. Or banana cookies. Bake some stuff with it. Ripe bananas are great for baking. You mean melons? No, like actual watermelons. Like, is that a thing? Yellow watermelons. Yeah, there's like yellow watermelons. They're apparently sweeter than the red ones. They're aight. They're not much different from normal watermelons. I've never tried these before. I've seen photos of them, but I haven't tried them. Apparently there's orange watermelons as well. The square melon from Japan, apparently those taste awful because they don't breed them for actually like eating. They're just for the looks. Nothing to write home about, but they're good. I want to try it one day. I don't know where to get them from. Where to get yellow watermelons. Where to find yellow watermelons. Locals farmer market in Asia and Africa, Europe, Australia, North America, South Africa. So they're literally everywhere. Okay, I don't know why I've never seen these before. Wait, this is AI overview. Remember when I said never... Okay, I don't know. I don't know where you can get them. You're not called honey melons? No, that's completely different. Honey melons are its own thing. Honey melons are a little more solid and they don't taste like watermelons. Sometimes I feel like I have shifted into a parallel universe where yellow watermelons exist because my universe didn't have them. But they do exist. It's still a melon. Okay, watermelons and cantaloupes and honey melons taste very different from one another. They're very different. Like the texture itself is very different. The texture and the taste, they may look similar because they're all melon in the melon family. But they taste very different. That's all for the riddles now. Goodbye! Goodbye, Ratesy. Thank you for the riddles. That was fun. You like dragon fruit more? Me too. But they speed up my digestion so much to the point where... Because my metabolism is already pretty good. And if I have any sort of like dragon fruit or... an overwhelmingly large amount of dragon fruit or kiwi, it like... kills my system. Dragon D's fruits are... Oop. Like pineapple. Durian is my favorite. That is definitely my favorite. Phaceles? I've never heard of that before. Basilis. Oh, like the golden fruits. I call them brown cherries or golden cherries. They're also called lantern berries, lantern fruits. I see these growing in the fields sometimes. Apparently they're very wild. Like they spread really quickly. So I would see them because I think one of the houses near the park close to me, they grow these in their garden, and so it starts spreading towards the park where I am, and I would see them in the park and I would pick them. Grapefruit is the best. Grapefruit's okay. Pomelo's better, in my opinion. I feel like grapefruit sometimes is kind of dry. Anyways, I should go. Durian is good. It smells awful. It smells great. If you like durian, I think it smells really good. When I eat them, I have purple dump. Really? Are we talking about durians or pineapples? What's giving you... Oh, grape... dragon fruit? I'm getting so confused. Goodbye. I should go. I've done enough talking today. Dragon D's nuts. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll be back tomorrow with some Stardew Valley. Some more comfy gaming. Some more yapping, probably. Start working later. Oh boy! The yap is over. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Have a good Monday. Such a shame. We'll be back. Back every single day at the same time. Your Stardew farm looks so pretty. Thank you. I tried my best. Took a while, but I want to keep everything organized and pretty. That's how I live life.